There are women who walk into a room and everything shifts. People pay attention. Conversations adjust. Energy changes. These women don't demand respect, they command it. And the difference between demanding and commanding is everything. Demanding respect is exhausting, aggressive, and ultimately ineffective. Commanding respect is effortless, magnetic, and permanent. Today, I'm going to share 7 traits that women who command respect everywhere they go have in common. And every single one of these traits can be developed. Trait number 1. They speak with intention. Women who command respect don't fill silence with nervous chatter. They don't over-explain, over-apologize, or dilute their message with unnecessary qualifiers. They say what they mean what they say, and stop talking. Pay attention to your language. How often do you start sentences with sorry, but or I might be wrong, but or this might be a stupid question? These linguistic habits signal uncertainty and undermine your authority before you've even made your point. Replace sorry with thank you. Instead of sorry I'm late, say thank you for waiting. Instead of sorry to bother you, say I have something important to discuss. Instead of I might be wrong, say here's my perspective. These small language changes have an outsized impact on how others perceive you and, more importantly, on how you perceive yourself. Trait number 2. They maintain impeccable boundaries. Every woman who commands deep, lasting respect has crystal clear boundaries and the willingness to enforce them. She knows what she will and will not tolerate, and she communicates this calmly and consistently. Boundaries aren't walls. Walls keep everyone out and leave you isolated. Boundaries are filters that determine what you allow into your life and what you don't. A woman with strong boundaries doesn't yell or make threats. She states her position clearly and follows through with consequences if her boundaries are violated. Here's the critical insight: your boundaries teach people how to treat you. If you tolerate being interrupted, people will interrupt you. If you accept being taken for granted, people will take you for granted. If you allow your time to be disrespected, people will waste your time. The moment you enforce a boundary, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it causes temporary conflict, you teach everyone around you that you value yourself. And people respect those who value themselves. Trait number 3. They don't compete with other women. Women who command respect have moved beyond the scarcity mindset that says another woman's success is a threat to theirs. They celebrate other women's achievements genuinely. They collaborate rather than compete. They lift others up rather than tearing them down. This isn't just about being nice. It's strategic. A woman who is known for supporting other women builds a reputation of confidence and security. She signals that she doesn't need to diminish others to feel powerful. And that kind of security is deeply respected by everyone, men and women alike. The woman who constantly competes, compares, and criticizes other women reveals her own insecurity. She shows the world that she doesn't believe there's enough success to go around. And insecurity, no matter how well disguised, is the opposite of commanding respect. Trait number 4. They are emotionally self-regulated. This doesn't mean they suppress their emotions. It means they process their emotions before expressing them in high-stakes situations. They feel deeply, but they respond thoughtfully. There's a massive difference between reacting and responding. Reacting is automatic, emotional, and often regrettable. Responding is intentional, measured, and powerful. The woman who can receive criticism without crumbling, navigate conflict without losing control, and handle disappointment without spiraling earns tremendous respect. She demonstrates emotional strength, which is far more impressive than emotional suppression. This trait is developed through practice. Journaling, meditation, therapy, and self-reflection all build the emotional muscle that allows you to choose your response rather than being hijacked by your reactions. Trait number 5. They invest in themselves relentlessly. Women who command respect never stop growing. They read. They learn new skills. They seek out mentors. They attend workshops and conferences. They invest in their education, their health, their appearance, and their mental well-being. This constant investment signals something powerful to the world: I am worth investing in. It communicates self-worth through action, not words. And there's a compounding effect: the more you invest in yourself, the more confident you become. The more confident you become, the more respect you command. The more respect you command, the more opportunities appear. And the more opportunities appear, the more you invest in yourself. It's a virtuous cycle that starts with the decision to never stop growing. Trait number 6. They know when to walk away. Perhaps the most powerful form of self-respect is the willingness to walk away from situations that no longer serve you. The job that undervalues you. The relationship that drains you. The friendship that takes more than it gives. The project that compromises your values. Walking away is terrifying because it means choosing the unknown over the familiar. But the woman who can walk away from anything that doesn't align with her worth demonstrates a level of self-respect that commands immediate and lasting admiration from everyone around her. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear: you cannot command respect from others while accepting less than you deserve. Your tolerance is your statement to the world about your value. When you walk away from what's beneath you, you tell the world, and yourself, exactly what you're worth. Trait number 7. They lead with authenticity. In a world of curated images and performed personas, authenticity is rare and incredibly powerful. Women who command respect don't pretend to be someone they're not. They don't perform confidence they don't feel. They don't adopt personalities to fit in. They show up as themselves, fully and unapologetically. This doesn't mean sharing every thought and feeling with everyone. It means being consistent, the same person in public as in private, the same person with the CEO as with the janitor, the same person on good days as on bad days. Authenticity is magnetic because it's rare. When you encounter someone who is genuinely, consistently themselves, you trust them. You may not always agree with them, but you respect them because you know exactly who they are and what they stand for. These 7 traits aren't about becoming someone else. They're about becoming more fully yourself. The most respected women in history weren't respected because they followed a template. They were respected because they lived according to their own values, set their own standards, and refused to apologize for who they were. You don't need permission to command respect. You need practice. Subscribe for more content on feminine power and personal growth. You were not born to be small. Act accordingly.